What is up, everyone? Here we have the 2025 Cayenne Coupe with the sport design front fascia and matrix headlights, of course, and many other upgrades. Today we're going to talk about all the pros and the cons in a different video that will be posted. First, the 22-inch RS Spider wheels and the iconic coupe design that has a slant in the back and this amazing rear tail light, also in the exclusive design clear. So let's hop right in and take a look at the inside of what it has to offer. So first, you're greeted with this new steering wheel, all blacked out. Interior is also all blacked out. And you have, of course, your infotainment and your passenger display, which can only be seen when you're sitting in the passenger seat. So from my perspective, it's like blacked out effectively. And then you have this amazing screen that's right in front of the driver. It's a curved display, and it has a lot of ability to show different types of animations, different information on the road, whether it's speed, distance from the vehicle in front of you, because this car does have adaptive cruise control by default. And it's also equipped with many other features, such as a power sunshade for the roof, although the glass does not open. So some things I love about this car is this beautiful interior that's very sporty for an SUV. You actually forget that you are actually in an SUV. And you also have these paddle shifters that are very tactile, and they're made of metal actually, so they're not plastic, unlike many ones that you find in other vehicles. You have these upgraded air vents that have a piece of metal on the inside, and you're able to adjust them up, down, left, and right. You also have a wireless charger that's hidden right here. You push this open, you put your phone, and it is cooled, so your phone will not overheat, which is very intelligent that they thought of that. Then you have these very large cup holders that have these adaptive spacers and a little slot to put in your phone. And then you have a good amount of space here in the center armrest compartment. So that's very awesome. And then here you have your adaptive cruise control lever, and then your headlights and your signal with your windshield wipers. And then there's no longer a gear selector in the center, which is a plus and a con at the same time. You have this selector right here. So if I want to do reverse, I push it up. Now we're in reverse, turns on all the cameras. Drive, that's drive. And then we'll take a look right here. We do have our camera system, which is phenomenal. You can take a look in 360 degrees all around the car, literally see every single perspective. And it's really good, especially when you're driving the car, because as I move, this will actually update with me. So you're really able to see everything. So if you're in a tight spot and you're just watching that spot carefully, you're able to monitor it in real time and actually operate the vehicle. Something cool also about the Cayennes is they have a rear windshield wiper. Well, that's what you may call it, but actually the cool thing is it's a camera wiper. So it'll literally spray water on the rear camera right here when you press this button, and it'll spray on this camera. Right now it's clean, so no need to clean it, but that's what it does. There is no rear windshield wiper. There's just rear windshield fluid to clean your camera. So little play on words, but yeah. And then we can take a look at this, open it. It's touch, and it's very expansive. It opens all the way to the back, makes it huge, little cozy space to just chill in your car. And then we do have these Porsche crests on the headrests, which I find very iconic, special. And then, of course, we have the sport chronograph clock right here. You can't be late if you're in a Porsche because you have the time right there in front of you always. So let's go ahead and put it in park, take a look at the back seats. So we'll hop right in. So here we have our 4-zone climate control. Right now it's on child lock, so your kids don't change the temperature and mess with the car. But we do have 2 USB-C ports, and there's also 2 in the front where the wireless charger is. And it's a very comfortable space back here. Lots of room. And for me, I'm almost 6 feet and I'm pretty comfortable. My head is a bit tight, but still they have these little indentions here, so you can see where it gives you a little bit more space for your head. So very minor thing, but they've thought of everything. And of course, the iconic Porsche vents on the B pillars, always needed because, you know, it gets hot back here. And then the slanting roof, very nice. And you have these handles, you have your light control, and then you have a little hanger hook. Yeah, and it's very nice to sit back here. And of course, you can option it with the 2+1 seat option, meaning you have a center seat and cup holders. By default, it doesn't come with a center seat. It is a free option to change it, but you would just have cup holders right here if you didn't option that. So yeah, let's take a look at the trunk and see what we have. I actually got locked in because I have child lock on. So which means, guys, I gotta hop to the front to get out of the car. Or press the button right here. That's funny. Let's take a look at the trunk. So very spacious, but of course you lose a lot of space due to the slant. And then down here, we do have a spare tire. Unlike many modern cars, we have a pump that also has foam. So if you ever need to fix your tire temporarily. Then we have the Bose subwoofer, which is very good use of space. And then you have this little compartment here, lots of space. So it's honestly phenomenal. And then as it closes, very nice taillight, runs all the way. And then, so it's definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite, SUVs. And I don't really consider an SUV, it's more of a crossover because of its sleekness, its sportiness. And this one isn't equipped with sport suspension, which means that it is extremely more sporty when you do drive it. The air suspension is usually making the car more cushioned rather than sporty. And so if you're cornering, you do feel the air suspension kind of counteracting your decisions because it's making you more comfortable rather than feeling more grounded. You do still feel grounded with air suspension. And with this specific one, you feel more bumps in the road. But the 2025s, to be honest, they're very cushioned. So it's a better suspension system all around, meaning that even without the air suspension, you are good to go. But lots of nice upgrades, nice little subtle details. And overall, I think I love this cranberry color. It's unique, it's new, it's different. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, whether how the car drives, features, any of it, drop a comment below and let me know. And I'm happy to answer your questions. All right, take care.